Four strangers, one goal, to win a head-to-head competition for the chance at $100,000. One wrong answer could be their last. This is Russian Roulette. From St. Louis, Missouri, Network Administrator Scott Wilcoxon. From Newark, New Jersey, computer programmer Jim Sabo. From Clovis, New Mexico, sales rep Louis Espino. From Chicago, Illinois, private investigator Ann Flanagan. And now, here's our host, Mark L. Wahlberg.
Thank you very much, and thank you, audience. Welcome to Russian Roulette. Welcome, players. How you feeling?
Great.
All right.
Awesome. Feeling well.
Very good. A correct answer wins you money, keeps you in the game, but an incorrect answer is awfully bad. It means you give up all your winnings, and you have to play Russian Roulette by pulling that lever you see in front of you. And this round and every round, we start with one drop zone, but we increase your danger by adding a new drop zone with each new question. Okay, questions are worth $150. We've given you all that amount to start the game. And Louis, you've been selected randomly to be our first challenger. Are the rest of you ready to play?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Okay,
am.
let's play the game. Here's your first question. The Elton John song Candle in the Wind was originally written as a tribute to what woman? Louis, you are the challenger. Who would you like to challenge?
Jim, because he seems like a pretty quiet guy, sitting in his house reading nothing but Harry Potter books. So I'm going to ask Jim.
Was it a tribute to Elton's mother, Marilyn Monroe, or Lady Diana?
Marilyn Monroe.
Is it Marilyn Monroe? It is. It appears he is a wizard.
Yeah, he knows.
You're now the challenger. We had a second drop zone. There are two. Here comes the question. The late Katharine Graham was the publisher of what newspaper? You're the challenger, Jim.
I'm going to challenge Ann, because I think she'll make a really funny noise if she falls. I'd like to hear that.
Was she the publisher of the Washington Post, the Atlanta Constitution, or the New York Times?
The Washington Post.
Is it the Washington Post? It is. That's correct. $300 for Jim, $300 for you, Ann, and you're the challenger. 3 drop zones, players. Here's the question. The land that is now Florida was named by what explorer who first reached it in 1513?
I'm going to challenge Scott, because he looks like he doesn't get out much.
Okay.
Scott, was Florida named by Francisco Coronado, Vasco da Gama, or Ponce de Leon?
Well, I do get out. Maybe not as much as I should, but I'm going to go with Ponce de Leon.
Is it Ponce de Leon? It is. $300 for everybody but Louis. He still has $150, but Scott, you're now the challenger. 4 drop zones. Next question. The identity of Hungarian mobster Kaiser Soze is the central mystery behind what feature film?
I'm going to challenge Jim on this.
Okay. Ready, Jim? Mm-hmm. Is the film The Usual Suspects, The Two Jakes, or Snatch?
The answer is The Usual Suspects.
Is it The Usual Suspects? Correct answer. Now you're the challenger. We now have 5 drop zones. Here's the question. Now used in medicine, what poison was originally used on darts by native South Americans? Now, who would you like to challenge?
I'm going to challenge Luis, because he hasn't been challenged yet and looks bored.
I understand. Is the poison atropine, hemlock, or curare?
Curare.
Is it curare? It is. $300 for you, Luis. Now you're the challenger. We still have 5 drop zones. That's as dangerous as it gets. Only 1 safe zone. Here comes the question. In the classic 1950 movie Harvey, what kind of imaginary animal is Harvey?
I'm going to challenge Scott. You're in the #1 spot, and I want it. So.
Okay, is Harvey an imaginary dog, rabbit, or chimpanzee?
If memory serves, Harvey's a rabbit.
Is Harvey a rabbit? Yes. All right, Scott, now you challenge. Still 5 drop zones.
All right.
Next question. Known for her disturbing portraits, what American photographer committed suicide in 1971? Now, who do you want to challenge?
I'm going to return the favor and throw it right back to Lewis.
Okay, $300 for you if he blows it. Lewis, was the photographer Berenice Abbott, Diane Arbus, or Dorothea Lange?
You know what? I'm total guessing, but I feel good about it. Bernice Abbott.
Is it Berenice Abbott? No. The correct answer was Diane Arbus. You lose your money over to Scott, and now you play Russian roulette with 5 drop zones, Lewis.
Woo! Russian roulette, baby.
All right, let's
Unlucky.
unlock Lewis's zone. Anything you'd like to say before you pull that handle?
No, just for the other ones who fall, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, baby. That was good. Give me some.
Hey, I thought it was hysterical. Good luck, Lewis. Pull the handle. Lewis is gone. 3 players remain. We'll take a quick break, but when we come back, somebody else is going to drop. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Do I have what?
Together with Manwich.
Welcome back to Russian Roulette. We are back, but Lewis isn't. The trapdoor hit him where the good Lord split him.
I hate it when that happens.
I like to quote him. Let's take a moment to get to know you guys. Scott Wilcoxon, am I saying it right?
That is correct.
St. Louis Mo. And you're learning to read, write, and speak Armenian.
Ayo.
Is that yes?
Ayo.
Why Armenian? Just,
My wife is Armenian. As is her family.
you know what? You can learn any language, but husbands and wives never really quite understand one another, do they, Scott? Jim Sabo, computer programmer, Newark, New Jersey. You're how tall?
6'10"?
Yeah? And all the questions come after that, right?
Yeah, the other 3 answers to the most commonly asked questions are she stands on a box, I don't play, and we manage.
Okay. That clears it up for me. Saves time. Jim, I like you. I like that. I got to tell you. Ann Flanagan, private investigator from Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite a job.
It is. It is. It's not as exciting as you think on TV, but it's better than waitressing.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me.
The tips are really good when you find the perp.
Exactly.
Right. Athletically hopeless?
I am.
Are you good at the long jump? No?
No.
The long fall?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that might be a sport that you excel in, and we'll see how
Let's
you do
hope not.
soon, possibly. But not hopefully. All right, players, good luck. Questions are worth $200. They're more challenging, 4 possible answers. Always start with 1 drop zone. We add a new one with each new question. Scott, you have the high score, 750 to Jim's 450 and Ann's 300. You're the challenger. Let's play the game. First question. Commemorating their revolution, what holiday is France's equivalent of our 4th of July?
Foreign holidays. This one goes straight to Anne.
Anne, is the holiday Armistice Day, Bastille Day, Labor Day, or All Saints Day?
I'm going to say Bastille Day.
Is it Bastille Day? It is. You're the challenger now, Anne. 2 drop zones, boys. Here we go. Here's the question. Before she appeared on Who Wants to Marry a Multimillionaire, Darva Conger did what for a living?
I'm going to challenge Scott, because he's already married, so he probably
Bring
doesn't
it.
know about this kind of stuff.
Bring it.
Bring it, he says.
Bring it
Was
on.
Darva a personal trainer, a real estate agent, a registered nurse, or a makeup artist?
She was a registered nurse.
Was she a registered nurse? Yes, she was. Not the first nurse to grace the pages of Playboy, was she, Scott?
Well, I wouldn't know.
He's married.
He's married. Right. Okay, 3 drop zones. You're the challenger. Here's the next question. If a convention is held biennially, that means it occurs once every how many years? Who do you want to challenge, Scott?
I don't want Jim to feel left out, so let's pass this one on to Jim.
Thanks,
Spreading the
buddy.
love. Does it occur once every 2 years, 4 years, 10 years, or 20 years?
I got to guess that it's going every 2 years.
Is it 2 years? Yes, it is. Scott has 950, Jim 650, and 500. Jim, you're the challenger. There are now 4 drop zones. Here's the next question. What U.S. state was the 48th admitted to the Union? Who do you want to challenge?
I'm going to challenge Scott, just because he's got way too much money at this point, and I'd like to have it.
All right. Was the 48th U.S. state Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, or Utah?
I don't know for certain, but I'm going to go with New Mexico.
Is it New Mexico? It is not. Your money goes to Jim. The answer was Arizona. Became a state in 1912.
Close.
You're now playing Russian roulette with 4 drop zones, Scott.
Okay.
Unlock Scott's zone.
Here we go,
Anything
baby.
you want to say here, Scott?
You got the jacuzzi down there like I told you last night, right?
Right.
Hey, that's what you told me.
Right. How do we say delusionary in Armenian?
I learned that one yet.
Okay. Let's play Russian roulette. Pull the handle. Well, I hope he finds the hot tub if there's one down there. We have 2 players remaining. Big Jim against Private Eye Ann in a battle for $100,000. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Russian Roulette. We started with 4 contestants. 2 have dropped, 2 remain, and one of these 2 is going to drop in a moment. Now, Jim, you've got $1,600. You have the high score going into this round. Did you think you'd be in that position coming into this round?
No, I thought I'd be kind of underneath the stage, flat out on my back at this point in the round. But
Quite frankly, you know, at 6'10", we're digging the hole a little deeper. So we weren't really quite ready for you, Jim. But And Ann, you're still here, and I'm intrigued by your Private Eye thing. I was asking you in the break who you're chasing around, and you do a lot of workers' comp stuff.
A lot of workers' comp stuff. We have a lot of cases where people say they're disabled, and then we'll get video of them playing softball and that kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
You'd love to bust them on that, don't you?
I do. I like to go into court with the videotape, or sometimes I'll deliver a pizza and get videotape of them doing that, and then I go to court, and they're like, "Why is the pizza lady here?" But
So you catch them, and they're not even bright, are
exactly.
they? Yeah. All right, here we go, guys. This round, it gets very serious. Jim, you have $1,600 to Ann's $500. You are the challenger, and strategy is everything, you
Okay.
guys. Your survival depends on it. Now, if you want, you can pass the question to Ann, give her a chance to answer, but if you'd like, you can risk all that you have by keeping the question and trying to answer it yourself, okay? Questions in this round are worth $300. We start with one drop zone. If you both are ready, let's play the game. First question. I came, I saw, I conquered is a statement originally attributed to what famous leader? Want this one, Jim, or are you going to challenge Ann?
I'm going to hold this one.
Okay, was the leader William the Conqueror, Julius Caesar, Attila the Hun, or Nero?
Julius Caesar.
Is
Veni
it
Vidi
Julius?
Vici.
Yes. Julius Caesar? Yes. Veni Vidi Vici. $1,900. You remain in control. 2 drop zones. Next question. According to the title of Albert Hammond's 1972 top 10 hit song, It Never Rains in what place? What do you think, Jim?
I'm going to pass.
And a chance to get control here or to lose your money and play Russian roulette if you're not successful. Is the place where it never rains San Francisco, New York City, Southern California, San Antonio?
oh my gosh, San Antonio.
Is it San Antonio?
Oh no.
No. It never rains in Southern California. It pours. Man, it pours. No, the right answer was Southern California. You lose your money. You play Russian roulette with 2 drop zones.
Okay.
Unlock and zone. Let's play Russian roulette. Pull the handle. Still alive. No money, but you are now the challenger. 3 drop zones.
Okay.
Here's the next question. What was the nickname of Val Kilmer's character in the movie Top Gun? You want to answer this yourself, Ann, or do you want to challenge Jim in hopes that he'll miss?
Oh, I'm going to challenge Jim.
Jim, was his nickname Boogeyman, Slider, Viper, or Iceman?
I love that movie. His name was Iceman.
Is it Iceman? It is Iceman. That's right, Goose. It was Iceman. So now you're the challenger, and there are 4 drop zones. You have $2,700, Jim. Here's the next question. In what sport would you encounter a play known as a googly? Want to answer this, Jim?
No, I do not. It's all yours, Ann.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Ann.
Thank you.
Is the sport curling, badminton, cricket, or croquet?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say cricket.
Is it cricket? It is cricket. $300, Ann, and you're in control. But that sound means time is up, and Jim has $2,700. You have, well, I guess I should say you had $300. But Ann, in this game, the one in the lead when time is up stays, and the one who's not in the lead goes. See ya. She did the wave. Hey, Jim, congratulations. You're our champion. You can step out of there. Come on over here. You did it. $3,000 is your money, and that's yours to keep. And when we come back, Jim is going to put his skill, his nerve, and his luck to the ultimate test. See if we can walk out of here with $100,000 right after this. Stay with us.
I also did some growing up in Kentucky for a while. I got relatives there, and thank you. All right. Well, you know what?
I see you're winning them over by just naming every place.
No.
And then, of course, I was in Tampa.
I won the state lottery in Kentucky when I was there one time.
Oh, is that true?
That's true. But what am I going to do with a pig? You know?
Whatever. There's nothing like a segment that ends with whatever. What do you want?
I get to make a pig noise. I'm thrilled.
You could have done that anyway. Check.
I'm so excited to be here. This is great.
And that's how you show it? Well, it's obviously a thrill for you.
On camera, sure.
Check your local listings for the weakest link. George, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Good for time by. George, great, everybody. We'll be right back. Abra Moore is here.
Revolutionary flavor.
Welcome back to Russian Roulette. Jim, man, you're $3,000 richer already. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, when you're in this moment, are you focused on what you've won and the task at hand, or are you thinking about that $100,000 at all?
I'm thinking about the task at hand, but that 100 grand would really come in handy.
That's nice, huh?
Yeah.
It's the prize that always fits.
I would think so.
Yes. Well, good luck, Jim. Here's how it works. You've got $3,000. It is your money to keep no matter what happens. But if you answer these 5 questions correctly in 60 seconds, we're going to give you $10,000. And at that point, you can gamble that $10,000 on one final game of Russian roulette, and if you survive, you walk out of here with $100,000. There's 60 seconds on the clock. Every 10 seconds, a new drop zone is going to open. If you run out of time or you give an incorrect answer, you're going to drop. Even if you don't answer all 5 questions, I'll give you $500 for every correct answer you do give us, okay?
Okay.
About ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's unlock all 6 drop zones. 60-second clock starts ticking as soon as I begin reading the first question. Jim, if you are stuck, say pass. If time permits, we will come back to that question. Also, I need to hear the phrase, my answer is, before you give me your answer. Okay,
Got it.
Jim? You ready to go?
I'm ready.
Relaxed?
As relaxed as I'm going to get.
Okay, very good. 60 seconds on the clock. Good luck, Jim. Let's begin. True or false, the island of Crete is part of a Mediterranean country whose name starts with the letter G.
My answer is true.
Correct. Name one of the 2 years in which Bill Clinton was elected U.S. president.
Pass.
How many total quarters would you need to have exactly $10 in change?
My answer is 40.
Correct. All the letters in the phrase brew is due can be rearranged to spell the name of what brand of popular alcoholic beverage?
My answer is Budweiser.
Correct. The process by which green plants produce oxygen using solar energy has a name with how many syllables?
Osmosis. My answer is 3.
That is incorrect. The answer is photosynthesis, which has 5 syllables. Photosynthesis. And he's gone. Well, he seems so confident with osmosis, but that is not the process by which green plants produce oxygen. That was incorrect. He did get 3 correct answers. The one he passed on, one of the 2 years in which Bill Clinton was elected U.S. president, he was elected in 92 and 96. Well, $1,500 plus the $3,000. That's a good day on a game show. $4,500 for Jim. That's all the time we have. Thanks for joining us here on Russian Roulette. I'm Mark Wahlberg saying until we see you again, watch your step.
A Jackson Pollock painting once sold for $10.5 million. A Picasso self-portrait was bought for over $43 million. A Japanese businessman paid $82.5 million for a Van Gogh. Tim drew this and won $5 grand. It pays to be an artist. Win, lose, or draw, weekdays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, only on Game Show Network.